Yo, what's good, man? Let's take the shot. Give me 1 second. Because we got to talk about this. Because we got to talk about this. Trenches. Have anybody seen? Have anybody seen trenches? Anybody seen trenches? Anybody seen Nemo? Any, anybody seen trenches, man? Shh. Oh, damn. We supposed to be brothers. Now listen, I need y'all to get in here. I do. Cause man, I'm telling you, this trenches paperwork is crazy. It's more to unravel now. It's more to unravel now. He thought we won't gonna find out. You should have never came in my comment, boy. Should have never came in my comments, boy. Trolling. I don't know nothing about no trolling, man. I'm true to this. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. But I'm new to the trolling. Man, ain't no way you can pay me. You can get me to get on another man's page, get in another man's comment, and troll. Ain't no way you can get me to make a fake page just to get in somebody's comment. Who do shit like that, man? That don't even seem like that's what go on in our community, man. You got in my comments on a fake page, man. So now, let's go. It ain't many people in, but I know it's gonna go up once they see it. So now listen. This man been telling since 2021. Now, won't that around about the same time his page started like getting traction, getting motion? He started getting motion. You know what I'm saying? He started talking like he was that dude and started talking big money talk. You know, 2021, you've been a rat. You've been telling since 2021. How do you explain that? Now, didn't he tell us? He told us they only came to him about the whole situation with Kenny Mack and them being cellmates. And he called his phone. That's the reason, that is his whole reason why he said he even in the paperwork. Hold on, excuse me. I have the results right here. We found out that was a lie. That man been telling since 2021, January of 2021 to be exact. See, he ain't thought we was gonna find out. Oh, you shouldn't have messed with me. You shouldn't have messed with me. Yeah. I've been planning this all week, son. Don't play with me. Don't troll me. It's for anybody trolling me. I don't do that to nobody. Never will. There's no point in me doing that. I'm a grown man. I don't get myself involved in those type of activities. That seem like kids to me, man. Troll your mama. Don't troll your kids. That's who you're supposed to be trolling your kids, because those are kids games right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So he been telling since 2021, January of 2021. When Doug died? When Doug died? Please tell me when Doug died. Because I think it might have been 2021. But anyway, they came to him when he was in jail. He was already locked up when he started telling. He was already locked up when he started telling. Now, this ain't the police, this the FBI. That man was working with them people. He was working with them people. You work with the people, huh? Look at the people, huh? Come on, man, don't play with me. That's crazy. He been telling for that long. He try to act like he just popped up during the FBG duck case. No, you've been around those many crews because you was running. You needed something to get them people for that money. See, the way they work is the more information, valuable information you give them, the more they line your pockets. And you was thirsty for that money. You was thirsty for that money, and you was giving them people information. You was getting around people that you knew was cool with you. You was looking horn. You was rubbernecking. You was goosenecking. You was looking horn. And he was giving them people, all them people information. So that's why he was around all those different crews like that. So that he can get his money right. So he can get his money right. You understand me? Yeah, I'm talking about, hey, Blessed, I thought that was Butter that came to him, that came to them in 2020, not Trenches. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn that paperwork said Butter was locked up and came to them, requested an officer. But I could have sworn that was Trenches who they came to. You correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Trenches ain't just started telling with this duck case. That's what I'm getting at. That's how he tried to spin it, but he ain't have time to really spin it. He ain't really have time to spin it. Let's go, Bless. Come on, Bless. Put me up on it. Put me up on it. Don't let me find out he been telling since 2020. I know with Butter requested them people. Butter requested an officer so he can give out some information. This is crazy to me. Not the ones doing all the drilling, not the ones doing all the hitting and sliding in the not them telling. Not the ones getting on the internet saying they the doers, they the duets and they the doers and the duets. They got duet sliding. Like what is this? What part of the game is this? Now also like Trenches also gave up information on the Shooter Shells case. So this one agent that Trench has been working with come to him with all sorts of stuff all over the city. With all sorts of cases all over the city. Now, that's when you see Trenches try to line himself with NLMB. You see that? You see how he tried to start kicking it with Cairo. Promising them fame, promising the whole get down. It makes sense. They don't even know. He fingered him up for the Shooter Shells case. He wicked. He just running around the whole Chicago befriending people, being cool with everybody. Told you, them the type of dudes you watch, them the type of dudes you keep from around you. How you fingering somebody? How are you pointing out somebody in a Shooter Shells case? But you have us believe that, oh, you doing this for Duck. You having us believe that you ain't been telling. You was telling way before any of these cases. Any of these cases. You sick. And he still ain't been online. He still ain't been online since. He done deactivated the comments. You can't even comment on his Instagram. Can't even comment on his Instagram. He deactivated his comments. You ain't seen Trenches since. You ain't seen him since because he been telling since 2021. This paperwork is crazy. This paperwork really exposing more about him than the people in the case. Y'all see how we more interested in Trenches than the people on the case? Trenches name ringing more bells than Moo-Wop, Kenny, any of them. We want to know why you been telling since 2021 before the Duck case. We want to know why you had a handler. We want to know why you had a handler. So you telling me he was meeting in the parking lot. He was meeting under the little bridge in the dock like they be in the movies. Yeah, they had a meetup spot for Trenches. That man been telling since 2021. Paperwork exposing him. That man gave up information on the Shooter Shells case. What he got to do with that? How he get all the way on the east side? Ain't that the east side for anybody in Chicago? Ain't NLMB and all of them. That's the east side, right? I thought he was down the low end in Newtown. How he own them people cases? And if you ask me, I think he lying on a lot of them cases, man. To be honest, just to get that money. Just to get that money, they was giving that man they was giving them people information for money. 2021. And on top of that, his page didn't start jumping until about then. His page ain't, when he started knowing extra stuff, when he started knowing stuff before all the other bloggers, man, he was ahead of the game. He had a cheat code that no other blogger in the drill culture has. He had a cheat code. And he knew we wouldn't find out his cheat code. At least he thought. At least he thought we wouldn't find out his cheat code. Now I'm gonna give y'all some. I'm gonna give y'all some game. And I want y'all to check this out. When we get off here, I want y'all to check this out. No lie. It's gonna start adding up. Y'all remember when he went live with Lil Durrell from TW, from EBT. Y'all remember he went live? Come on, man, get in the comments. Do y'all remember he went live with Lil Durrell? And y'all remember he was reading off some paperwork to Lil Durrell, telling him about Skinny? About FBYJ main brother Skinny? Y'all remember that? And he was reading off paperwork that nobody had. Nobody knew how he knew G Skinny told. None of that. He telling them which officer that came and talked to Lil Durrell. He telling them which officers G Skinny went and talked to and gave information. Man, you was a double agent, man. You was a double agent, man. You knew who was snitching. Man, you held people's lives in the palm of your hand. Do you know how dangerous you was? But you want somebody to cut you some slack. Ain't nobody cutting you no slack. You could have got somebody killed. You out here telling on the people who telling. Make it make sense, man. Make this shit make sense, man. Straight up. Go watch that Lil Durrell. Go watch that Lil Durrell live with Trenches and G Skinny, and you would see where he calling Skinny out for being a snitch, and he telling Durrell, hey man, Skinny went and talked to this, he went and talked to officer such and such. He started reading off the paperwork to Lil Durrell. Lil Durrell, he floored. He wanted like, hold on, man, where you get this from? I can't give up my sauce, man. I can't do that, man. Can't give up my sauce, Durrell, man. Why you can't give up your sauce? You can give up Skinny. Skinny lost his life, man. Allegedly, somebody called Skinny a snitch. You brung that paperwork out, G. You did that. You got blood on your hands, man. You know how many other people you probably tried to get cool with because you knew they were snitching and you knew certain information. You knew certain information about who was telling, right? How many other people you whispered in their ear to get cool with over there at O-Block? Hey, look, bro. Man, I heard such and such was telling, man. And the things you saying is facts. Because people adding it up. Oh, yeah, bro, I did. Now somebody died because of you, bro. Somebody, you disgusting, man. All for this, man. You sold your soul like them people, like them movie stars, man. Like these rappers that sell their soul, man, that they give up something, man. You sacrifice something. You sacrifice yourself. You sacrifice the people around you, the people who thought you was their friend, man. For a couple dollars. Not even enough to get rich with. But it's enough for you. It's enough for you. I believe you got Skinny killed, Trenches, from running your mouth, from calling that man a snitch. Y'all see how, if you snitching in the Shooter Shells case, right? How are you trying to befriend Cairo and the people from NLMB? If you giving up information on Shooter Shells case, why are you trying to get cool with Cairo? Why are you trying to get up under them? Y'all seen how that just came out of nowhere, out of left field? That him getting cool with Cairo just came out of left field. Man, listen, man. I'm sick of this, man. He making all the bloggers look crazy, bro. He making everybody look wacky. And I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, stay tuned, because I got something for AK-47. Oh, you shouldn't have played with me. Oh, I got my weight up now. Oh, I'm getting my weight up now. AK, soon as my platform get where I needed to be, you next, because I got something for you. Oh, he did bad. He did real bad. And I can't wait, but I need my platform to grow before I put this one out there. Because he thought, see, these bigger platforms think they can smother the little ones. They like to steal their stories, act like they came up with it. And the little platform, you ain't gonna know where it came from, no. They be out here robbing the little bloggers, man. I'm telling you, there's a whole lot going on behind the scenes, and I got my weight up, and I'm gonna keep getting my weight up. I don't care if I get on here and I got a half a viewer. Oh, I ain't stopping. Oh, I ain't stopping, cause I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. That's why EBT BG, man. I told BG, man. I said, man, look, man, you got a story to tell, bro. Don't let nobody try to talk. See, because they like to do stuff like, oh, you a blogger, or you supposed to be a street nigga. Man, look, man, nobody trying to hear that. You mad because you dumb enough not to do it. You mad because you dumb enough not to do it. You still trying to rap. Been rapping for 20 years and you ain't even made 100,000 yet off rapping. And people coming as vloggers and they blowing you out the box. Blowing you out the box. Getting paid. And you sitting up there trying to give somebody some advice on what they shouldn't be doing because they supposed to be a street. Man, about trying to hear that street, man. Straight up. If you're a street, good for you. Good for you. But understand what comes with it and accept your consequences. That's what I respect about certain street dudes. They accept what come with it. Don't try to be a street dude and don't want to accept what come with it. Start bending the rules up. You ain't no civilian, dude. You talking about bodies. How you a civilian? How you a civilian? You talking about bodies. You done been in 30 shootouts. You done been in 10 killings. And you talking about you a civilian. Or you a civilian because you know you ratting. Straight up, man. Rest in peace, G Skinny, man. Rest in peace to Skinny, FIBYJ Main. FYBJ Main, brother, man. Rest in peace to him, man. Trenches, you foul, you terrible. You was telling too. Even if that man won't tell it, even if he was telling, you was telling. You was telling. And you acting like you the realest by telling on him. That man literally on the live with the rail going in on Skinny. Skinny ain't last 2-3 months after that, man. Somebody mama mourned for that. J Main brother sacrificed, man. Because of what you did. You got that paperwork from them agents that told you Skinny was snitching. And you brung that to the world. And you had his homies looking at him like he won't no good. People ain't want to do certain stuff around him. Because you had that paperwork. And Lil Darrell told you, hey, man, where you get that from? Where you get that from? Nah, man, I can't give him a source, man. I can't do that, man. But you wanted to keep hurry up and running off what Skinny said in the paperwork. But the whole time you've been telling since 2021, man, you a clown. You a clown. Y'all noticed that his page went up here during that time? His page just blew up out the blue. Y'all see that? Y'all see how that man page blew up out the blue? It just went from 0 to 60 real quick. That man had help. That man knew stories that nobody knew because only the police and agents would know these stories. I wouldn't put it past them people giving him certain paperwork or certain cases and letting them know the players in it, and he come back and he put it online, acting like he was there or he know about it. You got something for telling, brother. You got a lot for telling. A lot of people's lives wrecked because of you. And you think you gonna walk off with yours? That money come with a price, man. When you don't wait, when you don't be patient, when you're willing to sacrifice others for it, you never get to enjoy it. It always be short-lived. That's why y'all see when certain celebrities sell their soul, next thing you know, they dead in a couple years. Because they ain't get it the right way. They ain't get it the right way. They was willing to go over anybody for it. And when you chase that money that bad, nothing good comes from it. Trenches, you chase that money, and now you got to deal with this. Brother, you got to deal with this. Man trying to befriend Cairo. That's why y'all don't see Cairo on the internet no more. Notice you don't see Cairo no more on his net. Somebody tell me the last time they seen Cairo on his internet. Last time I seen Cairo on his internet, Cairo was running around scared to death. Well, I ain't on their case. He was driving. I ain't on their case. What y'all talking about? I'm going to jail. What y'all talk? Scared to death. Scared to death. That man lining up everybody, man. That man tried to get in that. I wouldn't put it past him if his handler, he had a handler, an FBI handler. Y'all know how powerful that is to have an FBI on your team. To have you got information on nobody else got. I wonder how he knew what Butter, FBG Butter, mama stayed at. You remember when him and Butter was going back and forth, how quick that ended once he told Butter, I know where your mama stay at on 40, da 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 da. How he knew that? These are the type of games police play. They don't care about us. They don't care about nobody. Anybody that beef with that man, something come of it. Something come of it. That man, he ain't. Come on, man. I'm mad. Lil J was right though. Check this out. Lil J been right the whole time about Butter. He knew what he was talking about. See, when you it's all about popularity. If somebody's popular, we'll ignore their BS. If we ain't got no morals and principles, we'll ignore whoever is more popular. We will ignore their BS. Why you think it don't matter that Gunna told? Motherfuckers like Gunna. Because Gunna never really claimed to be super street. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Reason why people don't like 6ix9ine is because he acts super street. But if he was just doing his Mexican thing like he doing now, oh, we would still be rocking with him like that. Still be rocking with him like that. Trenches, you mess it up for every blogger. And now I be wondering, like, how some of these bloggers get these cases and don't even be, how y'all know so much and don't even be there. Like, oh, I can't wait. Oh, my God. Man, King Act, I'm going to fire your ass up, brother. I'm telling you. I'm going to fire you. I bet you thought I would never get big enough to make no noise. Boy, were you wrong. I'm persistent, little motherfucker. I'm persistent, little motherfucker. Don't you shoot that little motherfucker no more. I'm telling you, I'm persistent. You thought I wasn't going to get big enough. Come on, man. Because I got it in here and I got it in here. I ain't doing it for the wrong reasons. I ain't out here effing nobody over to get to the top, man. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. So I want y'all people to go and watch that Cairo. No, not that Cairo. That little Darrell in Trenches live. And y'all see that paperwork that Trench is reading. Where y'all think he got that from? Look, do your homework. Do your homework on Trenches with the FBI paperwork. Do your homework. He had the whoop in his hand the whole time. From the whoop. Straight up. But anyway, Trench has been telling since 2021. Hey, and Bless, send me that. I need that. I need that, Bless. Get me that. Get that to me, Bless. Come on, man. What's your boy, Bless? Give me that. Come on, man. We're going to rock out, man. I need you to be one of my moderators, man. We're going to rock out. You understand me? Get with me, Bless. Hit my IG. Hit my IG. Take the shot. TAKE _ THESHOTMMC. Hit my IG with that. Yeah. And then also, I gotta do my homework. I gotta do my homework on Trenches telling on somebody named Rah Rah Murder. If y'all know Rah Rah, let me know who Rah Rah is, man. Cause that's what got back to me. He been telling. This ain't just started. He been telling. People like that jump from crew to crew, they can't stay with the same crew because they get paranoid, they get scared. They get scared, they get to thinking everybody know what they doing. So they jump over here. That's how he ended up over there on the east from the 40s, from the low end. He went from the low end all the way to NLMB territory in the east end. Come on, brother. You pathetic. Oh, you. Oh. Go check that little Darrell Trenches News Live out. Check it out. Oh, and I'll be back tomorrow with it. I'll be back tomorrow. And remember, stay tuned because I got some info about King AK-47. Oh, he ain't gonna like me. He ain't gonna like me. I told him I was coming. Told him I was coming. You thought I would never get a chance to get what you did to me out. Oh, you thought you was just gonna drown the little guy. You thought you was gonna drown the little guy, King AK. You thought I'd never get a chance to have my story heard. You a J-Cat for real. Straight switch. Stay tuned to his story. I'm out.